Welcome back to our Orlit retail video series. I'm Daniel. We've already covered setup, stock availability, quick sales, and returns. Today, we are going to the last major section, the settings. The settings, which is the control center where you configure your store, users, payment, and monitor systems activity. This is where you make Orlit retail work exactly the way your business needs it to. Let's walk through each subsection step by step. So the first step would be accessing the settings. After logging into your Orlit retail POS, so I'm going to be using these credentials that I've been using all through this series to be logging into Orlit. I've been successfully validated into uh, the POS platform. Now, after logging in, if you look at these sections places, you are going to look down under others. We have the settings there. I click on the settings, which takes me to the first subsection. We have 5 subsections here, and we are going to be going through each and every one of them, one after the other. So this first section is the server config, right? Here you see your admin URL, which is the address of your Orlit admin cloud dashboard, right? And we also see our username, which is the email address we used to register during onboarding. And also the password is shown in asterisk for security purpose. So below these fields, you are going to see there is a login button, right? So if you ever need to reconnect or refresh your connection between your local server and the cloud, you just re-enter or confirm these details here and click login. This ensures everything stays in sync. Then I go to the second subsection, which is the store details section. And this section displays important information about your store, like the seller, the store name, the phone number, the contact person, the contact address. These fields I've just called now. They are not editable. They've been fetched from your Orlit admin account, from your Orlit admin. That's where they came from. Hence, they are not editable. Uh, these other fields, like the number of receipts and the last invoice, they are editable fields, right? So, and we know the number of receipts is useful if, for example, you want one receipt to be printed on every sale, then we set it to one, of which this is what we've set it to. Or if you need 2 receipts to be printed on every sale, then you change it to 2. But I'm going to put it to 1. You may want to change it to 2, probably if you want one receipt for the customer, or one receipt printed for the store use. Fine. Then the last invoice number, uh, this is where you control the next invoice number that is going to be coming out. So currently now, all the sales and transactions I've done on this particular store, I'm on invoice 147. So if I want to say, okay, I don't want to continue on this invoice number, I can set it. I say, okay, I want all my invoices to be starting from 1,000. It's your choice, right? So, but I'm going to leave it on the current last invoice that we are on. Then I'll go to the payment methods. Now, this section lists all the payment accounts and methods linked to the store or the seller account. These are not created here. They are pulled directly from your Orlit Admin Cloud dashboard, where you register them as a seller, right? And if you want to make any changes to them, you can go to your Orlit admin account And there is a section there that you can make modifications. You can add more options, like mobile money wallet and other stuff. You can go make changes there. Here you just have access to view them. And then I come to the fourth subsection, which is the users. Uh, the user is a very powerful section because this is important since it determines, or it's a place where you grant access, you create users in order to grant them access to the POS, right? For example, now I have two current users on my system. I have the worker, which is an administrator, and I have the worker one, which is a salesperson. So if you have a salesperson, you have a store manager, this is where you would come to create roles for them. This is where you come to create them, and you also create roles for them so that they'll be able to access the system. And the salesperson is limited to some of these sections. The salesperson is limited to some of these sections. So the salesperson cannot add a new user, cannot view logs, cannot see the server configs and other stuff. And so I can add a new user just for the sake of our flow. I can call this worker 2. I will give it this email. Uh, Let me give it this number. Then let me create this person and give it the role of a store manager. Then let me enter the password the person will be using, and I'll save. Now you can see our store manager has been created successfully. And if I click on this action side, you can see that I have the ability to edit. I can say, okay, I want to change the name or anything. If I want to change about the store manager, good and fine. Also, I can edit this also, good and fine. Now, I can edit them to update them if I want to change their password or something. And also, you can also delete from this action. You can also delete a particular worker or a particular user if you wish so. Then we go to the last section, which is the log details. And the log details is is a section that shows the chronological list of systems activities, especially syncing messages between your local server and the Orlit admin cloud dashboard. So you are going to see entries for successful syncs. If there's any error, for example, the syncing field or a connection issue or a manual sync action, all of them are going to be displayed here. So it is helpful. It is helpful for troubleshooting. If something isn't syncing properly, it logs will be shown here. The logs of those items or and the others, they will be showed here, and what happened, you are going to see with them with messages. So this is all about the Orlit retail settings. So that's the complete setting overview in Orlit retail, from connecting to the cloud, customizing receipts and invoice numbers, managing payment account, controlling user access, to monitoring systems health. Everything is organized and easy to use. With these settings properly configured, your POS is fully tailored to your business and stays reliable day after day. This wraps up the core features of Orlit Retailing. In future videos, as more features are added to the system, you are going to be seeing them on our channel. So please do like and subscribe to Orlit. See you when I see you next. If you have any question, you can ask them in the comment section below. Thank you.